Pouting Match definitely has a couple of good messages in it. This is the second segment of the 28th episode of the first season of Baby Looney Tunes. And in this one, Lola realizes that if she pouts, she can get her own way, and she begins to manipulate the other babies by pouting and, demanding that they either give her things or let her watch what she wants. And the other babies start to really hate spending time with her, and Granny has to give Lola not just one bit of advice, but a couple that I think is actually really good and not necessarily something I was expecting. I'll talk more about that in a moment, but I will say I loved the animation here. I loved the way Lola's pout looked, but then when Daffy pouted, it was brilliant. Really found that to be rather entertaining, just with his little twisted beak. Very, very cute. And I will say the sound in this was kind of annoying because a lot of it takes place in front of a TV, and they're watching, I can't remember what it is, but not Lola's show, and the sound, the music from the TV just really irritated me, and it went on for a little bit too long, and it was a little bit too loud, and I feel like the sound balance between that and the sound of the character speaking wasn't great, by which I mean I couldn't just turn the volume down because it would have turned the volume down on the characters. So I feel like that wasn't great, and sound isn't usually an issue in Baby Looney Tunes. So I'm taking it as a one-off and moving on from it, but it's just, it's rare that I have anything negative to say about a Baby Looney Tunes episode. So just, in the interest of balance, that wasn't great. So the messages that Granny delivers, there are two messages. The first is that you can't just pout and get what you want, which is the message that I was expecting, and I think it's always worth remembering that you can't have everything you want in life. Nothing is going to go your way 100% of the time. But the other message, which I perhaps hadn't expected, is that you might actually have fun doing things the other person's way. It's not just about accepting that things won't go your way all the time, but about realizing that actually maybe what the other person wants is something you can enjoy too. And Lola realizes that enjoying the other person's activity is probably better than just pouting and then sulking when things don't go her way, which I think is another really good message, and something else that viewers of any age can do well to remember. Not just that life isn't fair and life doesn't always go your own way, but actually give the other things a try. You never know what you might enjoy, and somebody else might have an idea that might ultimately be better than yours. So another episode that's really fun to watch, very, very well animated, and obviously lessons that are great for any viewer of any age, but definitely for young children, particularly young children who are perhaps, only children, who are not used to having to share or compromise if they don't have siblings. Then they start going to school and realizing that actually you're not the only child in the world and the universe doesn't revolve around you. So I think definitely for the target audience, it's definitely a really important message. And for older viewers, a nice reminder and pretty good fun to watch.